Thanks for tuning into Stocks with Antonio. What a day, July 29th. We got a lot coming at us. We got earnings, we got the Fed's meeting, and we want to be paying close attention. Now, in my opinion, when it comes to the Feds, I believe they're going to keep rates unchanged. I don't think they're going to raise rates right now. I don't think they're going to decrease them, but we definitely want to know what the new Fed chair has to say. We also want to see how the earning goes for some of these companies that are coming out tomorrow. And some of those companies are the Mag 7, Microsoft, Meta. They're all going to be coming out with their earnings. Now, when it comes to stocks like the Mag 7, I believe they're going to do well when it comes to earnings. I believe they're going to be, but they're going to say, in my opinion, that they're going to raise their spending in AI. And investors, we already know that they don't like that. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to see that. And because that's most likely going to happen, there's going to be a sell off. And that's going to be a great opportunity for those of you that are long investors, in my opinion, that are willing to buy as the market's pulling down. When the market's going down, a lot of people don't want to buy, right? There's a lot of panic, a lot of fear. There's a lot of people saying negative things about AI. But when it comes to these big companies, I believe they're not going to fail. I believe they know exactly what they're doing and they're investing in the future. And that's why you see the heavy investing into AI. So I feel confident as these companies pull back after earnings. That's my opinion, right? Could be wrong that they're going to pull back, but I think they are. I see it as an opportunity to DCA and grow your position size now. So 10 years from now, your portfolio could be at a new level and you want to take advantage of these pullbacks. Now, there have been stocks when the market was running up before it was pulling back. There were some companies that were actually, their stock price was going down. You may be wondering what stocks were those? Well, I'm going to go over two of them and I'm going to tell you what I like about them. First one is Netflix. Okay, I don't think Netflix is going anywhere. Probably you that are watching this have Netflix or know someone that has Netflix. And I believe Netflix is going to be around for a very long time and going to continue to be dominating uh, in what they do. So I want to be buying it on the pullbacks. Right now, under $75, I think it's an attractive level. But you may say, hey, where do you get that, right? Is that just your opinion? Does that come out of nowhere? Well, when I'm looking to invest in a company, if I want to know if that company's undervalued, if it's at a good area to get in or to increase my position size, I like to check the PEG ratio, PEG. I wanted to bring that to you so you can go ahead when you're looking at a stock and look into the PEG ratio yourself. So when you see a PEG ratio of 1 or under, that's usually considered undervalued and an attractive price to get in. If we currently look at Netflix, its current PEG ratio is at 0.63. So that's under 1. Suggests the stock is inexpensive related to its expected earnings growth. So right now, if I'm looking to get into a great company that's considered undervalued, I think Netflix is the play. I don't mind buying some shares. And a matter of fact, on July 28th, I bought some more. I bought some more at 72. And I think now that you're seeing investors rotating out of some of the Mag 7 stocks, they're going to probably be going to some stocks like Netflix. Another one that I see investors rotating into that's been getting beaten down is ServiceNow, ticker symbol NOW. Now, you may be wondering, why is this one attractive price? A lot of investors were concerned with AI that was going to impact ServiceNow's business, but I haven't seen that yet, right? And their earnings, in my opinion, they had some areas where it could improve, but their earnings didn't show interruption with AI. So I believe ServiceNow is going to stick around and it's going to beat it down to an attractive level. If you go ahead and check out the PEG ratio, you'll see it's under 1. It's actually at 0.95, close to 1, indicating the valuation is roughly in line with expected growth. So it's not a bad area, right? And as if you were watching the market today, as a lot of stocks were in the red, ServiceNow was pumping, and it's been making higher lows. So I believe it's setting up to go higher, and I believe this stock down the road, if you're patient with it, it's going to be worth a lot more than where it's currently at. So I want to be picking up shares right now, and that's exactly what I've been doing. Under $100, I've been buying. Over $100, I've been buying. I've been buying all the way up to 110. Now, if it continues to go higher, there'll be a moment where I stop buying into it. because right now what I'm just trying to do with ServiceNow, I'm just trying to build up my position in it. Netflix, I'm actually just trying to increase shares from what I already have and basically DCA. So that's what I'm doing with Netflix. But I wanted to bring this to your attention, what I do when it comes to my investing. I do like to look into PEG ratios. I use that as a way to see if I should buy in the moment, right? So that's one thing I do. I also do go on the charts. On some stocks, you'll notice if you check the charts that some areas, some stocks will show a good area to get in is when it's around the 200 EMA. You can go back on the charts, you can see the history. You can put a weekly time frame, for example, and check. You can have the 200 EMA there, and you'll notice that some stocks, every time it hits the 200, it bounces off history wise, right? So if you know, like, hey, in the past, if I would have got in when this stock was around the 200 EMA, it would have been a good move because it's bounced off the 200 EMA. So that could be another thing that you can use on top of the PEG ratio. You can kind of check a stock that you like. Hey, where does it bounce off? Does it go down to the 200 EMA? Sometimes it breaks and goes under it. And it's just tools that you can use, in the past to see areas of good entry points. Also, you want to be paying close attention to their earnings. You want to see what's going on with the stock because sometimes the stock's pulling back and you might think it's an attractive area to get in, but if you see negative news coming out on the company, like they're doing bad on their earnings, their profits are down, their revenues down, their CEOs changed, and there's uncertainty, then you know why it's going down. You don't want to get in. But if you see the company's doing well, it's doing strong, there hasn't really been anything that's changed about the company. When you see these pullbacks, a lot of times it's just an opportunity to get a great asset at a great discount for those of you that are long-term investors. And that's why I wanted to talk about this today. Today's video is a little bit more about long-term investing. Wanted to share the stocks I'm buying. Please remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot tell you what to buy. I can't tell you what to hold or when to sell, but I can share with you what I'm doing with my money, what I look into before I make an investment into a company. I like to share that with you. If you enjoy my content, if you like to know what I'm doing with my portfolio, what stocks I'm looking at, and my opinion on things, then let me know by smashing my like button. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and smash that for me. I really do appreciate to those of you that subscribe to the channel. Also, if you're looking to be more of a short-term trader or even long-term, but you were practicing the charts, I got some cool desk mats in the link in the description box. So when you're looking at the charts, you can also look at your desk and that also helps you, like, for example, if you see, hey, this looks like a bullish pattern, right? You can have your desk mat, you can look at it and say, oh yeah, look, here it is, right? Just a little helper for those of you that are learning and stuff like that. Just a little reminder on your desk. I really like those. I still use it. I use it myself. So if you want one of those, or you want to check it out, for those of you that may be interested, go ahead and check out the description box. Also, I'm working on a Discord. Now, some of you may not care about that, but some of you may be interested in joining a community of people that are trying to build wealth, try and build up their portfolios, and where you can bounce off ideas and find out about information. If that's something that catches your interest, you can let me know down in the comments below and pay close attention because that is coming soon. And you can go ahead and join the Discord where we'll be talking about stocks and sharing our opinion or outlooks. It's going to be about a community of like-minded people that are looking to build wealth. So that's something that catches your interest, please stay tuned. But again, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.